Tinubu, SHETTIMA, Christians by mouth, devil in heart. OSHIOMOLE attacks BABACHIR Lawal. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. OSHIOMOLE, a former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC, has reacted to comments by a former secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF, BABACHIR Lawal, over the party's Muslim presidential ticket. OSHIOMOLE said Nigerians should differentiate between a Christian by mouth and a devil by heart. He wondered why Lawal, who was involved in a grass-cutting scandal, could counter the APC Muslim ticket. Appearing on Arise television on Wednesday, OSHIOMOLE stressed that the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu was a better Christian. He pointed out that Tinubu has been married to a Christian for almost 40 years, with children practicing both Christian and Muslim faith. According to OSHIOMOLE, evil people who on record are being persecuted for misappropriating money that a Muslim president appropriated in favor of Christian children that were displaced or were converted to grass cutter have become the new voice of Christianity. We must make a distinction between Christian by mouth and devil by heart. Who wants to see Nigeria engulfed in a war nobody can win? Who is a better Christian in the Nigerian contest? Somebody like Asiwaju, who has a Christian wife about 40 years with no record of divorce, with 4 or 5 children. Some are Christians, others Muslim. That is an example of what a nation should be. Lawal has condemned Tinubu's decision to pick Kashim Shettima as his running mate. The former Secretary General of the Federation said the All Progressive Congress Muslim ticket was a plot to Islamize the country. Recall that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC had prosecuted Lawal along with his younger brother Hamidu David Lawal over fraud involving grass cutting. Others are Sulaiman Abubakar, Ape John Monday, and 2 companies, Roller Vision Engineering Limited and Justman Technologies Limited, on a 10-count charge bordering on fraud, diversion of funds, and criminal conspiracy to the tune of 1.1 billion naira. Well, at this point, this same ticket matter, you don't tell me to the talk. You don't tell me. Everybody is just coming to bring their own ideologies, bring their own school of thought. If you ask me, I will tell you, see, all those one, it no make sense. I've said it before, you keep looking at it from the religion angle, you will miss what I'm trying to say. You will miss it. Me, as a person, I am thinking about the post-election era, while people are here talking about the pre-election era. This is a post-election era we are talking about. We are talking about what will help them to win election. That is the All Progressive Congress and the People Democratic Party. All they're after is what is going to, that is it. All they're after is how they're going to win election. They're not even saying, oh, now the people now get power. No, they're talking as if they have done the election and they have been declared the winners. Thank you, sir. The thief called himself a Christian. The more people are following him, nobody is following him. Look, apart from BABACHIR coming out to speak, there are people who have said they know they follow anybody. If we are talking about equity, fairness, and justice, both the PDP, the APC, they don't follow our hand 100%. They have. Actually, they have. Both the PDP, both the APC, they don't fold their hand. That is just it. Don't worry, sir, the day of reckoning are fast approaching. When the APC government is over, their own cankerworm of corruption, which is already overflowing, will be fully open so that we can now compare and contrast who is the most corrupt and inept. Somebody is saying APC corruption is unimaginable. Well, it is so because these people came out and used that they are not corruption, they are anti-corruption as a tool. When it is different when, let's say, for instance, when a civilian breaks the law and when a police officer breaks the law. In fact, the law is not going to be lenient on the. If in the country where there is something where there is sanity, where things goes on well, how am I going to put it now? The police officer who enforces the law, who knows the law and enforces it, he's not going to be spared at all. They will make sure they discipline him very well. That is what it means. Okay. As God uses to bring Iyamo down for a do not to cry, so he shall use it to bring Tinubu down to stop Nigerians from crying. Nigerians. With OSHIOMOLE as the DG of the All Progressive Congress presidential campaign, the party has called an own goal before the real election. His combative and abusive nature is an albatross to any serious party for electoral victory. You see, I'm for electoral victory, not to help Nigeria better. That is what I'm talking about. Okay. BABACHIR David is a hater of Islam and Muslims, notwithstanding the fact that he benefited and is still benefited from the Muslims. And he's telling people somebody whose wife and children are Christian will Islamize Nigeria. What? See, this whole religion thing, the thing is now nauseating. Because I have said it so many times. I have said it 1001 times. I have. And it's not funny. It's not funny at all. The truth is bitter to the full. OSHIOMOLE is the right person for the post against his bad mouth called Lawal. Okay. Nobody can Islamize the country. It's not possible. If it is not possible under the northern president, how can it be possible under the southern president? All this noise is politics and nothing more. BABACHIR Lawal lacks integrity to speak for a Christian. He doesn't like anything. Tinubu insulted the Christians. He allowed themselves to be used by the Islamic terrorists like El-Rufai, who even told you Buhari did not Islamize Nigeria. They want to use Tinubu to finish it. Maybe Osinbajo was interfering, so now they don't want any interference. The house of God OBJ built for the Lord in Asurok will be locked for 8 years. How is this fair? Is that what you're talking about? That is not the bone of contention here. Sincerely, it's not the bone of contention. How is he going to be treating people for the next 8 years? How will people feel? Because see, there's every reason to come out and cry because there is this recorded voice note that is going around on social media. And believe me, the content of that voice note is very discouraging. It is fanning the heat of disunity among Nigerians. If it is anything true, then something terribly is wrong and it is not right. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.